And welcome back. Today we are at Jomo Kenyatta, Nairobi International, and we are going to be flying to Mombasa, not far away. It's the port city. It's actually the Moi International Airport at Mombasa, and although we are on Vatsim, there's no ATC currently available. So let me just just pause my track IR. So here we are, parked at stand, I think it's J2, Juliet 2, and no users online, no other pilots online, just us. So let's get in the cockpit and let's get on with the flows. So sorry about that, I had to bring up my checklist. Overhead panel, battery on, ground power on. Okay, and speed brake retracted, external lights position steady, it's not dark outside, so fire tests, we can go to fire tests. And now gear pins, sorry about that, gear pins. Manual extension door check, closed. Circuit breakers, won't check that. They're not. Surprising, stall warning test doesn't work for me. So let's set the RSS to nav. They're aligning. 7 minutes. And let's turn the tracker back on. Yeah. Need to set the parking brake. Hydraulic pumps are on. And now for the flight plan. See, it's a short route, 1 hour 10-minute flight. 1019 QNH. It's 28 degrees, so might as well get the AP running. And while we're at it, might as well bring some GSX. Alright, let's have a look. We have the GSX menu. We'll have to restart it. Okay, request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
There comes the refueling truck.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
All right. I have to pause the GSX. Sorry, don't GSX tracker while I'm looking at the FMC. It's current. Select fuel, select payload, select route. And there you go. It's loading fuel. There we are. Kenya 602.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 495 is 4 miles inbound at non-drawing from 2 Charlie transmission
And let's have a look at the route page. Vova Uniform Quebec 135 Nerev. Let's have a look at the operational flight plan. I'll put it up on the screen. To capture. Yep, here we are. Cruising at an altitude of 31,000 feet. Let me write that down. So we'll be going the route. That's the sit. Uvova Uniform Quebec 135 and Nerev. So it's fine. Activate, execute, departure arrival. Departure will be via runway 06 at a 221 Delta. 706, a 221 Delta. Is this the one? And which transition will I take? Uvova. I think it's the one. Uvova. Execute. Departure arrival at Mombasa, Narif 3 Bravo, runway 03. View RDME, runway 03, go to the visual, view RDME, runway 03, Narif 3 Bravo. Let's see how that looks. So after general, there's a discontinuity, and then on to final. Let me put up the charts again. So the route is like this. And we have approaches available for runway 03, VOR DME, runway 03. If I use the MOV transition, it takes me over the runway, over the airport, and then on to final, which I don't want. So I'll just take direct final. After general, on to direct final, I'll do vector ourselves, add to the route. How about I change that? VRDME. Okay, yeah, no, final. That's fine. That's our route, and that's the one that I've selected. So after general, I'll go directly to the final approach fix. And the runway QNH is, we'll be taking off from runway 06. Runway heading is 053. So, long runway. And that's it. Yes, and we'll be using the a 221 Delta departure, which is basically climb straight ahead, then turn right to this fix, a 22, and on to Uvova. Should be about between 11,000 and 8,100 feet. Turn right to Atudu, then to Gapso, direct to Evogo or Ebrom or Lawson or Norvo or Data, Uvova, climb, cleared flight level. Okay. So that's our SID. Right. So I'll just put in the final approach fix and execute that. Legs done. I think the refueling has stopped. Start the boarding.
Boarding requested.
Right, departure, route, arrival, performance. We'll do it in a minute. Inner tref. Cost index is 38. Reserves, Finders plus alternate. Is 3.5. Might as well, yes. Execute that.
Passengers bus is coming.
Cruise wind. Top of climb cruise wind is 121,036.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Outside air temperature is minus 33. Minus 33.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Here he comes.
Passengers boarding starting.
Locking gear.
There we go. Passengers loading. Might as well start the APU.
Welcome on board.
Left, right, aft.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This way. May I see your boarding pass? Hello. Welcome on board.
Passengers bus is coming.
APU's on. The APU bleed. Backs on. Right, see those signs on. Landing altitude 200.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay. Right. Lights button test. Oxygen test. If it's set up. Airport. Barometer is going to be 1019. And that's it's right there, 5,330 feet. Right, passenger signs on, everything going smoothly. Fuel damper. And we can check the crossfeed. Checked. Right, NCP setup. 31,000 feet. Runway heading 053. And heading is 053, good. Now for the performance. And for the performance I need to go here, performance 2, runway 06. Optimum. Calculate. We have 138. V1 is 138. Rotation speed is 140 knots. And V2 is 142. Flaps 5, 1500 feet. Let's set the 1500 feet first, takes a long time. We'll do 1500 feet, so that's 5,330 feet plus 1500, 6,830 feet. Ooh, that's going to take a long time. I wonder how the real pilots have to set the MF rate if they're at such a high altitude. Just crossing 3,000. Now 4,000. So tiring. Here it comes. 6,830 feet. Six seven two, 673, 674, 5, 6, 7. Let's close in, let's zoom in. There 830 feet. There we go, a bit lower. 6,830 feet. Minimum set. Clock check. Run, hold, run, reset. Okay. Right. Back to the performance tablet. Trim is 4.24. Trim is 4.24. Looks like there's going to be no derating of the engine, so that's going to be a takeoff, climb, selecting of yeah, there's going to be a flex of 46. So let's go here, slightly here, and one limit, takeoff, climb, 46. Outside temperature, TAT, 29. Flaps 5. 4.24. And here come the V speeds, that's fine. And that's done. Performance done. And I can set the V2 speed on the MCP. Auto brake can go RTO, fuel flow can go reset. Auto brake RTO. Rejected takeoff. Navrad. Set it. Squawk. Stand by. Okay, Navrad. Is there any tunable? VOR, there's the 1 point, there's the Navex. VOR DME Navex, which is 113.1. 113.1. 113.1. Set that. 113.1. Set that. 053. 053. With the radar. VXT. Okay, done. Audio selectors, mic selector, VHF1, flight, VHF1, okay, and speaker, okay, yeah. ADF not setting that, squawk set 2000, trim check, flight deck door auto, that's 0, flight deck door auto, perfnet, and now for the trim, 4.24. Come on, it's a bit too sensitive. Too sensitive. There you go. Trim set. And MCPI set V2 done. Before pushback and start IFR clearance request. There's no ATC, so no request. Oh, there is. There is. We have ground. We have ground. Okay, let's listen to the ATIS. There's ATC finally. 126-200. So here we go. Here we go. 126-200.
Temperature 27, 2.6, altimeter 1019er. Trend, no significant changes. Runway 06 in use. Expect ILS approach. Advise on initial contact, you have information delta. Advise on initial contact, you have information delta. Jomo Connect Airport ATIS information delta. 1530 Zulu Special. West 050 at 14. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 2,800 scattered. Temperature 27. 2.6. Altimeter 1019er. Trend, no significant changes. Runway 06 in use. Expect ILS approach. Advise on initial contact, you have information delta. Advise on initial contact. You have information delta.
Okay. 121-600.
Jomo Connect Airport ATIS information delta. 153 Zulu Special. West 050 at 14. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 2,800 scattered.
Okay, 121-600, that's ground, and I might as well set the tower frequency, which is 118-700, 118-700, 118-700, so... Right, and what was the SID and star? Just forgot. It's a 2 1 delta and Uvova transition. Runway 06. Okay. Just in case I forget. Nairobi ground. Good evening. Kenya 602 requesting ATIS information Delta received, requesting IFR clearance to Mombasa.
602 Nairobi, apron good, even good afternoon. You're clear to Mombasa with the Udu 1 Delta departure, runway 06. Initial comments flight level stop. Initial comments flight level 110 and squawk 5330.
Could you repeat the squawk code again?
5330.
5330. Okay. Cleared to Mombasa via a 221 Delta departure, runway 06. Initial climb flight level is 110, and squawk code is 5330. Kenya 602.
Kenyan S62 back over to Park for push.
Okay, let's set the squawk code. 533 and 3 no 30, and let's do it alt off. IFR clearance received, squawk code set, transponder set, alt off, APU started. Ground services, disconnect all, disconnect all, disconnect all, disconnect all. To go back to ground connection, remove jocks. Everything's getting disconnected once you remove the jocks. I wonder how they tow themselves. GSX needs a cart or some engine to tow them. Why are the loaders not going away? Ideally, the loaders should go there. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. They'll go away once we start the pushback process. So, chocks removed, pre-flight checklist, oxygen tested. Navigation, transfer display switches, normal auto, window heat on, pressurization mode, selector auto, flight instruments, heading, altimeter, parking brake set, engine start levers cut off, and yeah, that's it, pushback. Ground, Kenya 602, requesting pushback.
Kenyan 602 pushback approach face north, QNH is now 1019er.
Pushback face north, QNH 1019, Kenya 602. That means a nose right. There you go. There you go. Nose right, face north onto Juliet.
Release parking brakes, please.
That's a nice Kenyan accent. And before we do that, we need the beacon lights on. There we go. And just a minute, rudder pedals. There you go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Engine number 2 to ground. Oops, sorry, backs off. Backs off. Backs off. %, and fuel. Let's have a look at the engine. Stabilize. Nine point. Stabilize. And engine number 1. Spar valve. Close. Come on. Should be closing now.
Please set parking brakes.
Fuel, and should be closing now. Closed.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
There we go. That's a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Turn on the engine generators. If you can go off. Engine start switches to continuous.
Unlocking gear.
Probe heat can come on. Probe heat way over there. I have to stretch my neck over there. Anti-ice don't need it here. 28 degrees. Left bottom. Backs.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
There you go.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Thank you. Let's select LNAV. Right, and I shall wave the pins and say have a good trip, a good flight, something like that. A good trip, thank you. Now that the after start procedure has been done before before taxi checklist, minimum set. No. What am I checking? Before taxi checklist call, and where is it? It's over here. The generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice is not required, isolation valve is auto, and engine start switch is on continuous, recall checked. Why is it like this? We have fuel. No. Auto brake RT and result. Try to choose let's check the flight controls. Let's go to the menu. FMC, Lex page. Why is it giving me a master caution here? Didn't set the yaw damper and everything. Pumps are on. Ground temperature, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the thing. Pumps are on. Hydraulic pumps are also on. Yeah. Let's check. Set flaps. 1, 2, and 5. Flap set. And we can just do that in case there's any failure. Flap set for takeoff. Ground equipment is clear. Taxi. Now most probably he'll give us a taxi routing. Let's put this on the screen. From we are on Juliet. Oops, sorry, where am I? Yeah, Juliet. So we'll take Juliet, Golf, and Kilo. Yeah, it's either this one. Oh yeah, one of the two. If I look at the chart, Golf, Kilo, holding short, hotspot. I don't know whether I'll go there or go from here. Okay. So yeah. Ground Kenya 602 requesting taxi to runway 06.
Indian 602, taxi to runway 06, flight Juliet, Golf, and Kilo.
Juliet, Golf, and Kilo. Kenya 602. So, the whole taxi. Checklist. Runway turn off lights can come on, but yeah, they can come on, no harm. Taxi light on. Parking brakes released. Takeoff configuration. Warning checked. And we're finally moving. Some more thrust in this. This M370 needs a bit more thrust. Bit jerky, bit taxing on my system maybe. Live streaming and tracker seems a bit jerky. kilo. So here's kilo. I think this is kilo. Is this kilo?
Hello, American Niner 52 Kenyan 602, contact tower 18.7, bye-bye.
118.7, thank you for your service, bye bye. See, my throttle is a bit noisy. Slow down here. Okay, just do Dara. Tower, good afternoon. Kenya 602, holding short, runway 06.
Kenya 602, Nairobi Tower, very good day. Runway 06 for length, wind 0.0, 14 knots, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 06, Kenya 602. And taxi lights are before takeoff checklist. Taxi lights go off. But since you've received the clearance, so they can go on. Right, so LNAV is on, auto throttle is on, landing lights, strobe lights. Go to up here. And transponder Tara, takeoff clearance has been requested. Right. Shouldn't be a problem lining up this small, medium-sized plane. A bit more thrust, a bit slow here. Sticking to the tarmac. And here we go. A bit here and a bit here. Not too good. Okay, we brake here. Oh, that's a very long runway. Auto throttle is set. Chrono on. And let me still check. And we can put this down here. Yeah. 40% N1. $32, $33, $34, $40, $41, and it's stable. So yeah.
Airspeed live.
Airspeed live.
Knots.
V1, rotate.
Good. runway 300. And bug up. Time to track the flaps. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Somebody in the chat, I'll just get to him. And LNAV. VNAV, sorry.
Kenya 602, fortunately no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a wonderful flight.
122.8, thank you for the service, have a nice day.
You too.
Okay, so we monitor Unicom now, we're on our own. 122.8, oh, somebody in the chat, I can't see single monitor setup. Right, QNH standard. Let's have a look at the chat. It's Dillaratu Wheat 8492 Salam. Hello, I'm Turkish. Okay. I'm Pakistani. Walaikum salam. And welcome to the stream. Enjoy your flight. Won't take long now. Okay, where are we? Then 10 feet, these go off, and these should have gone off before. And we'll release the passengers. It's windy. Turn up the terrain radar for now. Nice canyon landscape. Is my voice clear? Is it audible? Is it too low? Let me know. Yeah, that will remain for the remainder of the flight. Back throttle, engine leads on. Right. Let me adjust myself in the chair. So where in Turkey are you from? yawing left and right. It's a bit. Let's do the after takeoff checklist. Gear up and off. Command on ISS. While flaps up. Gear off. Auto brake off. Engine sound switches are off. Taxi lights are off. Transition altitude reached and set. Barometer set to standard. VNAV on. Anti-ice is required. And now we're climbing. Landing lights are off. Logo lights are off. Seatbelt signs are off. APU is off. Temperature is 0. Air pressure check. Air conditioning check. Light level 300 bank and set to 10 degrees. And that was our takeoff, and now we're on our way to Mombasa. We'll be there in a short while. Barrow a bit minimums too. Let's bring them down. Well, today we aren't late for departure. We took off on time for a change. at 800 for now. And while we're going on to the cruise altitude, we might as well have a look. Oh, top of descent is very near. Okay. So let's start setting up the recon climb, cruise. Cruise will be at 0.78. Cute. Descent will be at, that's right. This should be 250. Forecast. Descent winds. And the QNH. I said that deviation. Okay. Plus 15. Plus 15, plus 14. Yeah, let's do plus 15. Load it. Okay, I need it for 300, 200, and 100. Press it again. Almost at the top of climb. Let's set the bank angle to 10. We haven't reached 30,000 feet, but might as well. There we go. Load it. Execute. Now the arrival QNH is 10. Can't read that. 10. 1010. 10, 10. Execute. So that takes care of the descent. We will be going down to 2,400 feet right after the top of descent. While we're at it, might as well discuss the star. So the star is here. Narev. We are going to be taking the Narev 3 Bravo, Narev 3 Bravo to Ganil. And from Ganil direct to the final approach fix, and we should be about 4,000 feet. Any speed restrictions? No. Then we have the VORDME approach. The VOR is 112.3. This identifier is Mike Oscar Victor. So we've set that, and the course is 3030. So let me write that down. I'll always write it down on a piece of paper. Approach course 030. DA is 640 feet. 640 feet. And we'll need this descent DME. Right, so 112.3. That's the VOR. It recognizes it as a VOR. 112.3. And we'll set the coach course to 030. 030. Right, and we'll set the altitude to, there's no light soap to capture, just set it 2400. There we go. Might as well do the landing performance. Landing en route. We are landing at runway, which runway is it? Runway 03, is it? 03. So, very near the top percent, 03. Import aircraft details, flight configuration 40. Reverses, all up, Motorbrex 3, verified import weather, calculate. VRAF should be 141, and that's it. Motorbrex should be 2, so calculate. Yeah, that's fine. Motorbrex should be 2. Oh, I need some lighting here. Panel lighting. It's getting dark. Motorbreaks 2. And yeah. Nitref. Okay. Progress. 110.9, we have the total percent. One tons. 134.6. There we go. 136. We'll just type in 141. There we go. And minimum 640. 640. Set. We're about to reach the top of descent. Arrival charts, prepare, descent check, forecast, setup, fix, setup, fix. I need the fix. Fix page. Romeo Whiskey 03. We have a waypoint like that. We have. And there we go. Descent has started. 10-mile final. There we go. And just for reference, 15-mile final. There we go. There the descent. No, not yet. Legs, navrad set, course set, arrival barrows set up. Arrival barrow 1010, no significant change. So we can like set it as 1010, 1010, right. Okay, we need some panel lighting. Need some panel lighting there. Up here, we need some panel lighting too. And down here, we need some right. We are descending. Pretty fast. Right. Oops. We're too high, we must go faster. We must descend faster. Let's go to vertical speed, it's annoying, it's not that automatic, it's not automated like the Airbus, but still, even the Airbus we have to sometimes intervene. Let's not bust the altitude restriction. Let's go to 4,000 and then we can descend further. Reduce this to like 2,600 feet, 2,400 feet. That should be nice. Winter time gets dark very soon. Minimum set approach reference checked. Auto brake set, descent approach installed. Yes. Recall, it's the zone temperature. Oh yes. And angle back to seatbelt signs. I'll turn them on now because later on I'll be too busy. Let's turn on the logo lights. Getting dark. Logo lights on. descending rapidly. Reduce descent rate to like 200 feet per minute. Fine. It has only been half an hour, almost half an hour since we departed from Nairobi. Below the profile. Let's go back to VNAV. And we're approaching 10,000 feet, no, 13,000 feet, sorry. So we'll have to slow down to 250 knots in a while. Coming back onto profile. Good, nice. Tracker is not working. 10,000 feet, and now I can turn on the lights. Recall check again. Gone down to 250 knots. Terrain rail on. Sorry. 112.3. What's the descent light path angle for this approach? It's 3.0, slightly steepish. Purple. Getting back out there. Transition level, and let me see what's the QNH. Is it still the same? Still the same. Reaching transition level. And we can set the QNH 1010. Deceleration point, speed increment. Let's go down to up speed. Flaps up speed. Extend further to 2400 feet. Do not disconnect the inner line. Flaps 1. Flaps 1 speed. Gano. Flaps 5. Mombasa traffic, Kenya 602, right base for runway 03, 10 mile final, 10 mile right base for runway 03, Mombasa traffic. We can go down to flaps 5 speed. Speed brakes are still out. Right. You can slow down further. Flaps 15. Gear down.
2500.
Starting the recorder. Let's start recording now. If it works, I'll try to set the clock back to sorry, not that. Going into flaps 30. Speed 141 and flap 40. We are on profile and 030 where we are heading now. Down to the minimums. Mombasa traffic, Kenya 602, 6 mile final, runway 03, Mombasa traffic. Speed brake armed. Match the throttle setting. Engine starts with discontinuous. Taxi lights on. And approach checklist is complete. Now I just have to monitor till the minimum. Enough. What is it? Enough. Okay. Let's reduce this to just a minute. Okay. That's where the waning. One thousand. Approaching minimums. It's a heavy headwind. Okay, there we go. It's not a stable approach. Minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Oops, no.
Minimums. 400. 300.
Quite high. We are quite high.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. Knots. We'll take taxiway Bravo. Speed brake stored. Flaps can come up. Auto brake off. Flight directors off. Oops, that's the taxiway, that's the taxiway, that's the taxiway. Ah, here we go. There we go. Flight director should have been off. IS 200 feet. Okay. And that was quite a challenging approach. Okay. Right. Mombasa traffic, Kenya 602, vacated runway 03, Mombasa traffic. And welcome to Mombasa, everybody, in 47 minutes. And if you enjoyed the flight, please do leave a like and do consider subscribing while you're at it. Landing lights can go off, runway turn-off lights can off. Although it's night time, but it's good enough, the visibility. Okay, oh, I'm going off. This can go to alt off or transponder mode, whatever. Right, let's have a look at the chart. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I? I am at, just have to take this right turn and onto any stand of my choice. I'll take gate number I'll take a gate 3A of 4. Okay. So if GSX is working, gate 4 would be, oh, gate 3A would be okay. No, right. Let's go. Take this right. Is the AP on? They turn the AP on. Switch off. Let's have a look at this. Apron A. I think that's where we have to go. Apron A. They should have lighting for the taxiways. Apron 1, that's where you have to go, the apron 1. Show me the spot right over there. Slowing down, a bit more thrust. Again, show me the spot. Which one is it? There's a static aircraft over there, no? No, there's 2, gate 2, gate 4 coming up, 3A, that's gate 3A, there is a static aircraft over there, oh no, it's there, we have to go there. Come on, thrust, 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 thrust. This is not a very good Parking not very good, and now let's just try to line it up here. I'll go all the way over there. Bit over there. Bit more. Bit more, and yep. There we go. Parking brake set. And now we can disconnect from Vatsim. We can stop the recording and everything. Let's disconnect from Vatsim. Shut off vPilot. I don't need the charts app anymore. And I'll stop the recording. And while I'm at it, I'll turn on the landing lights, turn off lights. Yep. That's what I'll do. And I'll release the parking brakes. So everybody, I'll just play the replays, and after that I'll end the stream. So it's bye bye from me after the replays. Take care, see you later. Let me get slightly dusk. That should be nice. This should be nice. Load the replay.
habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Ngiti jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Iti jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Iti jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana.